What's up, my peoples, my peoples, my peoples? Welcome back to another beautiful day in the life of me. Today, I'm doing a little gardening. I'm getting my hands dirty today, and I just want to share a few of my little tips. I'm still learning. I'm not a professional gardener or botanist or anything like that. Just a few little tricks I'm utilizing to get as much out of my crop as possible. With the times that we are in, where stores and supply chains and contracts are being cut off, I mean, savagely. Self-sufficiency is one of the most important things that applies to every human being right now on earth. We can't rely on these stores anymore. We can't rely on the government to feed us. We can't rely, and we never really should have. We never should have gotten that comfortable with them doing everything for us. I was never one of them. I have a hole in my neck. I'm a dialysis patient. I don't know if you can see that. I have a tube sticking out of my neck. And my mentality is not to have the government take care of me. I pay my way. Actually, no, I thank God for allowing me to be able to survive, show me the way, and light my path. And with that being said, I got into gardening, as well as other things like silver. You're going to hear a lot of silver talk on this page of mine. Excuse me. A lot of silver talk, a lot of gold talk, cryptocurrency talk, and a lot of good plant life. Okay, so, and keeping up with it, here's a few of my ingredients. I got the brown eggshells right here. Calcium carbonate. Actually, it's not bad to use in soil, kind of like broken up, kind of like a perlite. It does give you a little drainage. It's a solid. And then I also got, to keep up with the calcium theme, these are some pretty killer oyster shells. Still got some hardness to them. I'm going to break these down into a fine dust, and I'm going to mix them in with my eggshells and a few bones I got from some trout and I think some salmon. So I'm going to be taking all these things and making a killer calcium mix. I got that I'm using. I'm not big on this right here. I'm not a big fan. I like Au Natural, but we will use it just for its purposes now. I'm going to be using this. I'll be filling up this, my eggshells, and some of my seashells won't really be broken up. These are sea stones right there. Those are all from the good old ocean right there. They're just a little dirty. So I'll be using things like that for my drainage, and then also for my composting and then some mulching activity. As you can see here, I have the spinach. It's actually still good, but just we're cleaning out the refrigerator, so I say why not. Got some spinach and some kale mixed in there, some old organic lime, more eggshells. I'm going to break those down. And believe it or not, one of my favorites, speaking of calcium, shrimp shells. The real shrimp. There's even some tiger shrimp in here. And those shells break down real lovely in your soil. So when I start getting this pot ready, I'll come back with a part 2. Oh, and then the most killer ingredient, some good old seaweed. This seaweed's been drying for about a month and a half out here. I'm gonna smash it up. It's real flaky now. It's crunchy for the most part. And we're gonna add that to the soil. And some things I'm gonna leave out of my next pot. Probably the seaweed. I'll put it in one pot and then leave it out of another pot, and then compare the same plant that I'm growing just to see if I get any difference. So until then, y'all take care. Love you. God bless America, the one and only.